There's something about celebrities, it almost makes them seem invincible, which is why it's so shocking when we hear about any of them passing away, if it's because of murder. So when it came to the NBA's Lorenzen Wright, even Memphis's finest couldn't give the public the answers they wanted. Lorenzen's father, Herb, was a retired NBA player, and Lorenzen wanted nothing more than to follow in his father's footsteps and make him proud. And he quickly became a local celebrity, dominating his high school basketball court. He also played in a highly competitive national league called the Amateur Athletic Union. And it was during this time, actually, that the 16-year-old Lorenzen also fell in love. And it's his coach's daughter and 21-year-old Shara Robinson. And they stayed together even as Lorenzen joined the team at the University of Memphis. In fact, that year, Shara actually gets pregnant with their first child. Despite having a child now, he was the 7th overall pick in the NBA draft.
Wow.
So overnight in 1996, Lorenzen literally becomes a millionaire. And the two finally tied the knot in 1998, eventually expanding to a total of 7 kids together. But it wasn't all diamonds and rosé at the Wright household. The couple had its fair share of hard times as well. Lorenzen lost himself more in the glitz and glamour of his career, and there were rumors that both he and Shara were straying from their marriage. Shara claimed that at this point there was some domestic abuse, and in 2009, the now 33-year-old Lorenzen Wright was ready to retire. He believed it was also time to put his marriage behind him. Still, Lorenzen frequently made trips back to Tennessee to see his family, and by July of 2010, it seemed like the couple had honestly learned how to co-parent in a civil fashion. On the 18th, he flew to Memphis. So that evening, Lorenzen met up with some of his old frat brothers, and afterwards, Lorenzen even went with his friend Phil. But when he was there, Phil noticed Lorenzen get a series of texts from Shara. Lorenzen asked Phil if he could drop him off at Shara's home, but when 2 days passed and Phil hadn't heard from Lorenzen, Phil started to worry, and at this point, so did Lorenzen's mother, Deborah. So the following day, July 22nd, she actually files a report with the Collierville Police Department, and naturally, they speak to the person Lorenzen was supposed to be staying with, his ex-wife Shara. And what she tells the police is actually pretty scary and alarming to them.